Hello, my beautiful YouTube friends. It's Letty with Living Life with Letty. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I'm going to tell you how my van and I dodged a big bullet, a big, humongous bullet. It would have been a disaster. And also, I'm going to give you an update on my doors. I don't really have much of an update to give, but I will give one anyway. And if you're new to my channel, please stick around and subscribe if you'd like, and also watch my other videos if you haven't done so. One of my subscribers put on a comment that after they saw the video of me being trapped in my van, that I had dodged a bullet, that I had dodged a big bullet, because had I kept going north towards Lubbock, where I was going next, I would have been in the middle of a humongous sandstorm. I guess it was a very, very bad sandstorm because there were cars that had been tipped over as well, and it caused some damage, and I would have been right in the middle of it. So I believe that, divine intervention, the universe, God, somebody was watching after me, because fixing the doors is minor compared to having all the damage from a sandstorm. And I can tell you that a sandstorm does create a lot of damage. When I was 15, my parents and I had gone to Palm Springs. I used to live in LA, so we would go to the desert a lot. And on the way back from Palm Springs, we were stuck in the middle of a terrible sandstorm. All the cars had to pull over the road and just stay there and wait it out, because it was so bad you couldn't even see when you were driving. And when the sandstorm was over, my dad's car was completely pitted. It had been sandblasted. Most of the paint had been taken off, and it was just horrible. In addition to that damage, he also suffered a lot of mechanical damage. I think the sand got into the engine or the transmission. I don't remember exactly what happened because I was only 15, but I know that it was quite extensive and very expensive damage that the sandstorm caused. So I feel truly blessed that, like I said, divine intervention or something caused my doors not to operate, and that I had to go in the opposite direction of the sandstorm, and spared me all the I would have been in a real pickle if I would have been in the sandstorm, because there's nowhere to go. I mean, you can't really hide anywhere. When that sand starts to blow, you're in it, and there's nothing that you can do. The other thing that I feel very thankful and blessed for is that the doors failed to open, and I wasn't that far away from home. I was less than 6 hours away. I was headed, my final destination was to Sedona, Arizona, which is about a good 16, 20 hours away from my home. And if they would have broken then, I would have been in another big pickle, because usually if you take the van to a dealer, especially now during the holidays, the van could have been there for days, and I would have been pretty much homeless in Arizona, and I would have had to probably rent a room somewhere, and so it would have caused me some financial distress. And I can't really, I would rather not have to spend money on things like that. So I feel really, really blessed that the doors broke and that I had to go home. So like I said, there is a reason for everything. And when I first got trapped in the van, I was upset, and I was probably cussing up a storm, and I couldn't understand. And then I realized that there is a reason why things happen, and this is probably a very good reason why this happened. So, and then the update on my van, the doors, the gentleman that was going to look at them, he's very religious, and I really respect that. And because yesterday was Good Friday, he wasn't going to work, and he's not working this weekend either. Tomorrow is Easter, so he probably won't I mean, he's not going to be able to look at them until Monday, which is fine because then I have the weekend to get more prepared. There's so many things that I need to get prepared. And you know, I'm an old, stubborn, old woman. I don't listen. I've got a head full of rocks, and I only learn through hard knocks. Sometimes I think I graduated from the University of Hard Knocks because that has been my whole life because of my stubbornness. And my daughters, both of them, and my good friend had told me that I should go for a practice run or two. And they even said, you know, come to and park in our driveway and spend the night. That way, if something happens, you can call us. But no, because, you know, I have this ego and I am woman, hear me roar. I didn't want to seem like a sissy camping in a driveway. So I wanted to just go. I wanted to go from Austin to Sedona, Arizona, one shot, no problem, because I can do it. Well, guess what? I couldn't do it. And had I listened to them, I would have avoided a good, you know, 11, 12 hours of driving time and wasted gas. But it really wasn't wasted gas because I really enjoyed the trip. So things happen, and we should never say, oh, I wish it would have happened another way. Things happen for the way they happen, and we have to just accept it and leave it at that. So thank you so much for joining me today, my friends. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate all the subscribers and all the wonderful comments I'm receiving. You have no idea what those comments mean to me. They are keeping me alive. They are keeping me inspired and motivated, and I owe it to every one of you out there. So thank you so much. And for those of you who celebrate Easter, have a very happy Easter. I hope the Easter Bunny brings you chocolate bunnies, lots of them. So until then, my friends, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so, and hit like and share and leave me a comment. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and may the sun shine on you today and every day, especially on those solar panels. Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye.